Sorry, brothers, I didn't do message today. But what looks to me last few weeks, brothers and sisters, there was not too many conversations. But what I realized is that most of you are sleeping, Christians. Most of you are totally hypnotized by your pastors. And most of you, to tell you the truth, will end up in hell. Jesus says that many shall come, and I will tell them, I don't know you. Depart from me, you who work iniquity. The question is, how many is many? Many, if you have 100 people, 60 is not many. 50 is only half. 50 is the 5 virgins that try to get in and don't get in. But just as many. So many of 100 is 70, 80, 90 to get to many. So 60 is not many, 50 is not many. So it means that it's 70%, 80%, 90% of Christians will not go to heaven, for sisters. So that's why we're trying to tell you in this group. Me, I don't care if I go to heaven or not go to heaven. I don't know if I go to heaven. And that's not the topic. But there's a message. God gives a message for me to give, brothers and sisters, and the brothers here. And then we have to give the message, brothers and sisters, to warn the people. Reason number one, why many of you are not getting to heaven is because your behavior is like demons, and that's so fascinating. Brothers and sisters, you go to church and you see people very aggressive, very proud, selfish, liars, no love, no kindness, all this stuff. They behave like demons. When people will be in heaven, it will be not amazing to find out that many pagans, many atheists will be in heaven, and the Christians will not be in the heaven. Paul says the conscience bear witness. Because if the pagans, they are kind, gentle, humble, sweet, loving, then they have the fruits to go to heaven. And if the Christians, they have the name, but they don't have the character of Jesus, they will not make it, brothers and sisters. They will burn. They will burn. Number two is because the strange message is given. And many people, they treat it like a crazy message. No, it's not crazy message. It's the book of Revelation, it's chapter 14. Is the 300 message, chapter 14. Chapter 15, 16 is the 7 last plagues. Why 7 last plagues, brothers and sisters? Because 7 last plagues, they fall on those who reject the 300 message. You do know that. The 7 last plagues are falling on those who reject the 300 message. Revelation 17:18 is about Babylon. Babylon is the woman of the church. Well, there's the mother and the daughter. So there's a group of churches, most churches, they teach doctrines of demons and they reject the 300 message. Revelation 14 just says when the first angel is given and rejected by the churches, just says they fall. Therefore, fallen. So fallen means you are in a fallen state, you're not in favor with God. The fallen will end up to be become the house of demons. So when you reject the truth, then we fall into darkness. We fall close to Satan and away from Jesus. He says in Romans 10 that Israel fell because of unbelief. A message was given to Israel, and when they fell, they were cut from the tree. They were not the people of God anymore, because Paul says that the God with anger, he cut them from the tree, and the branch is broken. The branch is separated from the tree. It is no more people of God because of rejecting the truth. You don't understand, people, brothers and sisters. If you reject truth, you become a liar. Do you understand that? If you believe a lie, you are a liar, because nobody pushed you to believe anything. You are responsible to believe what you believe. So if you believe a lie, nobody pushed you to believe nonsense. If you believe a lie, you become a liar, because you choose willfully by yourself to worship, to preach something like the secret rapture or worshipping Mary, stuff like this. It's not in the Bible, brothers and sisters. If you preach something and you claim to be from Jesus, then you are fornicating. You know? It's called fornicating. You're fornicating because you are worshipping Jesus, and then you are preaching the sermons of Satan. If a doctrine is not from the Bible, and you preach it like from the Bible, then you are making Satan appear in the church, and you are advancing the kingdom of Satan. Brothers and sisters, it's not a game. This is the most advanced message. God bless you.